Hello, miraculous tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Uncharted Waters 2 with me, BlueAnkylo. We've been live streaming for way too long, and I just won't quit, but I'm having a really good time, and we've had a few breaks, so things are alright. We're definitely not fighting Dutch battle fleets. In between episodes, I had a little bit of a chat with chat and looked around at sort of a plan. We're going to try to keep certain factions from becoming our enemies. So we're going to try not to declare war on England, Holland, or Italy, so that their fleets leave us alone for now, until, we get really greedy. But I need some decent low-level mates to get recruited early so that they can man some ships and eventually become useful fighting captains. Eventually I want a large fleet of fighting ships. But for now, we gotta make do with basically one capital ship. So we're gonna try to recruit somebody in London. Oh, also quests. Of course, quests. Hello there. Have you, by any chance, seen a sailor named Zhao? No, I haven't. You're lying, aren't you? Oh, he just jumped across the table and punched this guy. Ow, why would I lie? Stop that, Andreas. We'll be leaving now. Sorry to bother you. Good cop, bad cop. Alright, I was looking for Antoine Fitch. We found him. Let's pay him off and get him recruited. This guy's English, so he's not actually a pirate, but he joins at a low level, and I think he'll make a decent captain. And the other ones will be fleet captains, so we can't really recruit them. So there you go, Antoine Fitch, low level, but the important stats are in the 70s, so he's got lots of room to grow. I think he's a nice early game pick. Plus, he's a accountant, so if you're going to do trade, he also can help you with that. So, yeah, I think that's a good early pickup. And we've actually got a pretty large mate list right now. We can start capturing big fleets a little bit easier. One thing we could start looking into is a different ship for our flagship. I'm not going to do it right now, but the galleon is probably not the best fighting ship for the way we're playing. If you remember the end of Pietro's campaign, we had everyone on a Venetian galleass, and that would probably be better for what we're doing than a galleon. Commodore, we still haven't found this Zhao kid. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. I know he's out there somewhere. We'll find him. And there'll be no rest for me until I do. But I just want to see, what have you got? Nothing big enough here. We need to find, a Venetian galleass? Would it be worth trying to upgrade to one of these right away? Assuming it's an upgrade. How expensive would this be? Oof. We can afford it. We've got 160,000. This is half our money. Hold up, let me pull up the ship stats before I decide. Now, we can probably steal one of these as well, rather than buying one. If we're just patient, we can try to capture one. The problem is, enemy galleasses have a lot of crew, so they're difficult to capture on your own. It might be worth buying this. Let me see, where's my ship list? Sorry, guys. So yeah, power 70 compared to the galleon. Where's my galleon? So galleon, it's a little bit faster than the galleon, not significantly, but a little bit. It will take more crew navigating it, 60 rather than 45. But it's got a base of 580 cargo and a max of 400 crew. Compared to the galleon, a base of 550 cargo and 200 crew. So it'll actually have less storage capacity if we go with 400 bunks. It'll have less space, I think. Because I think it starts with 200. So if we go up, or it starts with 320. Well, maybe it still has similar cargo space then. Sounds like an improvement to me. I don't see much reason not to go Venetian Galleass. If we have to win combat via non-dual crew combat, this gives us more crew, right? I don't know how much we'll be able to negotiate here. I don't actually have a negotiator. Looks like we got it for a small discount. Alright. Well, we need a name, I guess. Yeah, and it's better against the wind for sure. That much I definitely appreciate. I'm just worried about keeping it stocked with food, but hopefully we'll find some good merchant fleets to sink soon and sell off some more. Like now that we've got a fair number of mates, we just need to get a couple good merchant pickups and I just need a little bit of a bank to keep us sort of flush with cash. Let's see. I need a good name. I'm coming up blank. I've been streaming for too long. My mind's gone to mush. Our first Venetian Galleass, it's going to be the ship that we use to make our fortune. Vengeful. Just wanna... Oh, it's not gonna fit. Can't plunder it up. Rogue, Vengeful. I also like naming ships after weapons or swords and stuff, kind of like what they do in quite a few of the Final Fantasy games. That's always been a fan favorite of mine. This is a pretty big sword, so you could be like... We're using... I guess... Because we're playing as BlueAnkylo, is that how we spell it? Hold on. I can't think straight right now. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm trying to spell like French words at 12 a.m. See, but now we need a weapon name that's like 5 letters or less. Oops. So, like, sword is boring. Rapier's too long. Dirk is... Wow, this is much larger than a dirk. Blade? I guess Rogue Blade would work. There we go. It's maybe not the best one we've ever... Baton. Yeah, no, we'll go with Blade. Blade sounds decent for a big ship. It might not be the best name I've ever come up with, but hey, it's the name I came up with. Alright. Now, it's very important we remodel it. Load capacity. Spend more of our precious gold. Max out the bunks. Get rid of all the cannons. That's not bad. If we do put 400 crew in there, it'll definitely... We also need some sort of figurehead. Oops, wrong one. Last time we went with the hero. Yeah, we'll do the hero again. Well, do I have enough spare gold? We could go straight to a dragon if we want to keep this one for long term. Yeah, it's fine. We'll be selling this galleon anyway, so we'll be okay. All right, so with that, we transfer the crew. No lasting flower, yeah. We can't leave the Mediterranean Europe area right now anyway, so this is just how it's gonna go. I feel like this ship is gonna be slower. Oh no, it's because it's not me piloting it. Once I sell this ship, I'm gonna be better at navigation than my dumb first mate, so it'll be fine. 400 crew with some skill will insta-kill most ships. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good, right? Goodbye, Rebellion. Maybe I didn't need to buy you a figurehead after all, but you're a fine ship. Get out of here. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I don't have so much money that I can just throw away all my food and water. I can afford to buy new food and water, but it seems silly, right? Alright, done. How much money will we get for our rebellion? 30 grand. That paid for like half the ship, not counting the figurehead. It's not bad. Alright, so how's our ship looking? A little bit overloaded. We're still going 10 speed, but we no longer have to worry about wind quite as much. And we can go increase our crew. Like, if we go up to 400 crew, we really won't be able to sail very long with max food. But, you know, it's more fun, right? Yeah, we still haven't found that Joe kid. They just keep saying the same thing, right? Every time I enter a room. D rank? That's even worse than the C ranks. I can't force myself to buy garbage equipment until I find something a little bit better. I guess I'm going to be spending a bit of money. Recruitment. 100 men. Not quite enough, but... There you go. Oh, we can change the ratio significantly now. Yeah. So, I don't know what it'll end up being, but for now, let's try 30. Yeah, we can go much lower than that. Once we, fully stock it, basically. Alright. Enough messing around in port. Let's get out of here. I can find the way out. Let's just go full stock of food. We probably can only last like 6 days. But hey, we're in a galleass. Let's make sure we put saves down because you never know when I'm going to mess up playing as Catalina. We could try to find like a claymore in Dublin. Wonder how many days of food we have with 300 crew. Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, I've been trying not to do save scumming. I only had to use blackjack once during an emergency on my first trip, and I only used it to get out of my emergency. Ran out of food. It wouldn't make for a great Let's Play if all you did was save scum everything, basically. Alright, so the reason we went to Dublin was to check for a yeah, of course. Yeah, super. I docked at the best time of the day. Oh, wait. This is different than at the last town. What's going on? Something about Commander Ezequiel? Well, Duke Franco, I've heard that the Prince of Portugal is missing. Oh, wait, no, is this the same? Okay, this is actually new. Sorry, guys, I've skipped through this all. Well, they say Duke Franco plotted to eliminate the prince so his son Joe could take the throne. If that is true, then Duke Franco is a real villain. He's worse than pirates. It's just annoying that we get the same kind of cutscene every time we walk into a house. Just threw me off. Alright, we've got rid of the auto cutscenes, so now we can move around quicker. Alright, any cool weapons? Well, the broadsword's at least B, and it is better with striking, but I'll buy it. At least I'll have a weapon. Do I buy the garbage? No, I'm gonna wait till I find a B rank armor or something. We're still not quite maxed out on crew size, but we're getting close. Anthony Morgan. Now, is this guy worth trying to recruit is the other question. I'm just going to look up his stats quick before I bother giving him an offer. I mean, he is Captain Morgan, right? Okay, he's a low-level character. Good seamanship, not great other stats. I'll take it. I really prioritize good seamanship over most other stats. He doesn't have any, like, battle skills. He's loyal to England, which is one of the factions we're kind of planning on staying friends with. So, I think keeping around would be a good idea. 20 gold. There you go. Let's have a quick look at his stats in game. Anthony Morgan. So there you go. Super low level character. Great seamanship. Pretty poor otherwise. Mind you, dueling might not matter for non-player characters, so... Lots of low level characters. There's just one more I want to recruit. I'm trying to get to Marseille to get a pirate. But, you know, we're having a couple problems traveling right now. So what I'm worried about is, like, running out of food and money before we find anywhere to steal more, basically. Because I think we can only sail for, like, 5 days with this ship with full crew. It's not very far. Maybe more than 5 days, but... Let's see, how much do we eat when the day ticks over? 177 minus... So 33, that's not too bad, I guess. I guess we can probably get 8 or 9 days of voyage or so. Alright, come on, come on. Give me some money and some food. British battle fleet. Well, I just said we're trying not to declare war on the British, so that's unfortunate. Looks like we're stopping in Portugal one way or the other. Alright. There's... I mean, I'm just looking for a weapon. I guess... Or armor now, I guess. We already got the weapon. I don't care about that stuff. I don't want to recruit a Portuguese captain because although we haven't attacked any Portuguese fleets yet, we will. We just haven't been fortunate enough to find them, basically. Like, we're going to make enemies of Portugal. No to... Whatever the saying is, it's late. BlueAnkylo's brain's fried. If it's a Spanish merchant fleet, that would be optimal. A Portuguese merchant fleet? Well, I was just talking about that. Alright, it's time to declare war on Portugal. Alright. Fight it out! Rapoa. Now, he is a much higher level character than probably the battle fleets, but his ship's gonna suck, so this should be easy. Stop your ship or we'll attack! I forgot to reassign my crew. I could have had more people fighting, probably, but oh well. Huh? Why should we listen to you? Alright, move. We're facing the wrong direction perfectly. So the goal, of course, is to single out the enemy flagship and defeat them in single combat. Well, not really single combat, but... Looks like they've decided to come melee us. The fools. We just block them off so they can't move forward. Easily, anyway. We're not doing duels. We only killed 50 there, but still pretty good ratio of losses. And that's it. Easy. Combat is so simple. If all you do is capture the enemy flagship. We only captured 2 enemy ships? What happened to all the other ships? I guess they escaped combat before we could win the battle, maybe? Anyway, got a couple ships we'll sell. I hate that you have to rename all of them. They should just come with default base names. And they didn't have any trade goods? What a sham. Maybe their trade goods managed to escape. Anyway, I don't care about lumber or gunpowder. Help! Oh well. It's a victory for the great Ankylo cause. Have any fleets surrendered? Not yet. I think they can if you have a large fleet. Like, one ship. They're not going to surrender to one ship. But if we had a bigger fleet, they might. Alright, yeah. No wonder we're not moving. Let's free up a few crew. Make sure these guys are at good speeds. I need to get a better captain. Like, if we had to travel any significant distances, maybe if I reassign the captain here, they'll remember it for later. Because Emilio is just really bad at sailing. And I think Fitch is much better. Yeah, look at that 10 speed there. Same thing with this one. Anthony Morgan, much faster. He's faster than me. Now, it might be just the ship's faster, but still. I'd rather not get slowed down every time we capture a ship. So let's check out Ceuta. It is allied with Portugal, but, you know, whatever. The only reason we're really here is to sell those spare ships. So let's unassign, unassign, reassign. So we didn't lose anybody. That's pretty awesome. I guess I'm still trying to get my flagship up to 400 too. Only 17 men came forward? Still, we're mostly maxed out. I like checking for possible recruits, even if it doesn't matter much. Alright, we've got no trade goods, we just have some ships to get rid of. So we just sell them. You know, not bad, 15 grand per ship. So we made 30 grand in profit there. We didn't really lose anything, so I think that was totally fine, basically. Look, Commodore! People are all running somewhere! Must be a fight or something. Looks like they went to the shipyard. We're getting events all over the place for Catalina's story. I actually wanted to go recruit some crew, but sure, we'll go back to the shipyard we were just in. We're gonna get stuck in a duel by plot and not be ready for it. You watch. Well, apparently everyone's fighting. We got some amazing Koei RPG fight animations. Hey, looks like there's a big fight over there. Those two people are being attacked by pirates. Uh-oh. Let's save them? I hope I don't have to have a duel. Man, this is some amazing fighting animation combat. Look how epic this is. Hopping around. It's like... This is the most... Huh! You're pretty tough! Hey, you guys, it's time for you to take care of the kid! Not if I have anything to say about it. Huzzah! I'm on the table. I mean, I used to have a gun. Can I just shoot them? Whoa, I just kicked that guy. How come I can't do that in the ocean? Just kick that guy off the screen. And then this guy just kicked that guy off the screen. Who in the blazes are you? A pirate, like yourself, but not so vile as the likes of you to attack two people with so many men. Well, that's exactly how I win my fights, to be honest. A lady pirate? Ha! You're that Spanish traitor, aren't you? No one has ever survived a duel with me. Blast, you'll regret this. I have bad news for everyone watching. Oh, he didn't fight us? He got scared off. We didn't even have armor, and he's like, oh, I can't fight you. I'm out of here. Ah, pirates have such a limited vocabulary. Can't they ever say something original? She really should have started with some basic naval swords and armor, because she's supposed to be equipped to fight. And then they make you go buy stuff, and if you don't, this is totally ridiculous, being naked, basically. Also, we did rescue some random dude. Thank you very much. You saved my life. Ah, don't mention it. You Portuguese, aren't you? Yeah, I'm Joe Franco. As a token of my thanks, shink, we just stab him right here. Game over. We win. But I'll play a song on my lute for you. No bards. What irony? I saved the life of a Franco. What's the matter? Well, I'm the sister of Commodore BlueAnkylo of Spain. You are responsible for his loss. Prepare to die. Not quite Inigo Montoya's, but we're getting there. Wait, I don't understand. Why do you want to fight me? I'm just a little baby. No more stalling. Pick up your swords. Commodore, just a moment. I heard something outside. Pirate Rit. I know you're in there. You're under arrest by orders of the King of Spain, Carlos I. Throw down whatever weapons you've picked up scrounging around the area and surrender. I could almost... Listen, kid, you're lucky this time, but next time, revenge will be mine. All right. Good times, good times. I really just wanted to go to the bar. That's all I've been trying to do lately. All right, so I just need to recruit like a few more crew. You might meet someone in Azov, is that what he said? There we go, full crew. What was this guy saying? Tripoli? Oh, they just said you might want to visit there someday. I thought he said you might meet someone in Azov, but it's fine. All right, let's see. So someone's probably out at sea about to attack us. The multi-story interconnect, yeah. It's pretty good. All right, full supplies. Are we gonna get attacked as soon as we leave? Insta combat? No. All right, cool. I don't know what that threat was. They just, yeah, you're under arrest, and then they just left. Okay, remember our actual quest is to go to Marseille. My quest is to go to Marseille. That's what I'm trying to do for now. All right, so that's Barcelona and Palma. That's a battle fleet that I don't want to fight. We found Algiers. The telescope is... Oh, you know what I keep forgetting? Now that we've got a full crew, we can change our ratios up a bit. So we need around 60 out of 400. That's 15%, I think. And a couple people on lookout. It doesn't really need to be that much. Look at that, 332 combat people. I don't even know if that matters, though, if they're just on guns. And then when you do a melee, everyone fights no matter whether they're on navigation or guns anyway. Like, I don't know. The way we're doing combat, I'm not even sure if this matters. But, there you go anyway. Uncharted Waters 1 didn't have crew assignment, I don't think, so it didn't matter. Alright. No, Barcelona, is this what I'm looking for? Only gun combat units fight in melee, even though it says the full number. Because when you engage in melee, it shows the full number, not the assigned number. I'm just trying to figure out. I think it's Marseille's I'm looking for. I'm just trying to see what pirate I'm looking for. Yeah, we're looking for Cesaro. He should be in Marseille, and I stopped at the wrong port again. We got hopefully enough food to make it there. Just barely. Alright. Neutral. We'll never get kicked out of a neutral port. Well, the foe crew isn't going to just target your battle crew. Right, but like when I attack, if I do a boarding action, the number on my ship still says total crew, not battle crew. Hey, Cesaro! Yeah, let's get a pirates. Is this guy good? We had him last time. I think it's worth it on the pirate run. You gotta recruit the pirates. He's low level, but his stats will eventually catch up. He'll be good. Eventually. He just needs a lot of experience. Okay. So that was really my goal, was to get to Marseille and recruit that guy. Before we end the episode and the stream, I just want to get like 1 or 2 merchant combats. Like, now that I've got a relatively decent sized crew, we can conquer large, or we can capture large fleets, I guess. Oh, also more story. Commodore, I found someone who knows where Joe is again. 1 battle with 0 combat to lose all your crew. Yeah. Are you sure? You know your information isn't always reliable. Shut up! You're the one who's useless. That does it. I've had enough of your insults. Let's settle this with our fists. I was thinking you just get knocked out in one punch. Stop your quarreling. Let me walk all over you. Literally. Andreas, who said he knows of Joe's whereabouts? The scurvy pirate called Brett Perot. He insists on speaking to you personally, Commodore. He's at the cafe. Alright, I'll talk to him. We're gonna get to recruit another pirate? I think Brett Perot sounds like a pirate to me. Let's just wait till the morning. I wanted to go shopping anyway once we're done. Also, I was just at the cafe and I didn't see any Bretts. Hey, Perot, the Commodore is here for you. You better not give us any false information, Buster. You'll pay for it, you hear? You'll wake up with a big headache, you got that? Okay, I understand, Andreas. I wouldn't lie to you. 2 days ago, I ran into a Portuguese fleet just outside the port. Funny that, because 2 days ago, we met Joe. Our fleet was disguised as a Portuguese merchant fleet. I planned to attack them suddenly once they let their guard down. Ah, skip the irrelevant stuff. Get to the point. Okay, just be patient. I gathered my courage and started talking with the fleet, asking, where they were going, how they were doing, if they'd seen any cool mermaids. The sailor who responded was an old man named Rocco, Joe's first mate. He told me they were headed to Jaffa. You should go to Jaffa too. Thanks, but your story was way too long. We got things to do, places to go, people to kill. You sure about this? Oh, you're too suspicious. I swear on my ship it's true. Alright, take his ship. Thanks, Perot. Can we recruit a Perot? I'm just curious. There is a Brett Perot. He's pretty high level. Stats are fairly weak, but I don't think you can recruit him. He's just NPC. Alright. So, check the weapon shop. Still trying to find some halfway good armor. Not here. Yeah, all I need is some armor, and then we can start actual dueling. Not that dueling is all that fun. It's a big part of the game, but... ugh. And hello, Spiller! What about Hercule Poirot? That's a different guy. That's a different game. Alright. Pause, save in the correct slot. I'm looking for fleets right now. That's all I want. Some fleets to fight. Isn't that how it always goes, though? When you're, like, starving for cash and you need an enemy fleet to engage, you don't see anything. There should be way more fleets around the Mediterranean. Sail all the way to Japan for Katana. Not on the books just yet. A Portuguese merchant fleet? Oh. Well, actually, they're pirates. Well, I need something to do. Hamid Lal, engage! Pirate Hamid Lal, your luck has run out, hiding as a Portuguese scum. I was going to attack you anyway. What rubbish, you're the one who's doomed. Well, good thing I saved recently, right? Alright, unfortunately, their ship is kinda protected by their fleet. What are we looking at here? Demi-cannons? They're not that scary. Carracks are fairly lightly crewed. Galleon. Now, we should do awfully well in melee against any one ship. It's just if they gang up on us. So I'm gonna try... We'll see if their flagship's dumb enough to engage us. They're gonna come at us. Alright, well, we killed 50 and we lost 8, so that was a good start. Cannons aren't too bad. We lost 9 that time. They're doing a better job of blocking us in, but they left a spot open, which was their biggest mistake. If I can get to the flagship, they're screwed. Ah, come at me! Okay, we killed 50, we lost like 10. We're doing great. Small tip, the angle you're facing at the start of the battle is also how you face in battle. Yeah, I know about that, but it's hard to know how their fleet will be arranged, because I think that part's randomized. So, sure, you don't want to be facing away from their fleet, but there's no guarantee, I don't think, that you can start next to their flagship. Yeah, no, I know about the angling thing. Looks like we're reliably killing 50 per turn, and most of their ships are facing the wrong direction, so I think we got it. Also, hello Pixel on YouTube. YouTube Pixel. Just don't mess it up with a duel and we're good. Not bad. We lost about 48 crew, or exactly 48 crew, and we managed to sneak in there, capture another flagship. A little bit of gold. We got all the ships. Now, there's no nows. But yeah, this will be worth a fair bit of money. Good. I'm not naming all these ships. Twitch Spiller, YouTube Pixel. Yeah, I think I mostly remember it. You've been around for a while. I should remember your 2 names. It's not that hard. Okay, what do we get? He didn't have any good plunder. Look at this. He had no trade goods at all. Just bringing enough food to restock and then leaving it. Let him sink. Oh, I shouldn't have underestimated you, pal. Alright, that's one less pirate in the world. Before we can sail anywhere, we're going to have to reassign some crew. One of the reasons to have these Venetian galleasses is you can stock quite a lot of additional crew for travel time. Man, some of these way low. I didn't kill that many crew, did I? Hey, Thornham again. Yeah, we've been doing pretty well, honestly. Like, I wasn't expecting this to go so smoothly, but we just captured a big pirate fleet without too much trouble. I'm gonna try quickly here to fix the slowest ships in the fleet with hopefully someone a little bit better at sailing. Oh boy, so Andreas is real bad. Anthony Morgan, yeah, he's much better at sailing. And then I've got 2 ships at 7 speed. And nobody that's really any better. Okay. We just need better seamen, basically. As you like to say. I have not left Europe. No, sir. We are in, well, Tunis. But yeah, no, we're in, middle of the Mediterranean. We basically just got attacked by the Spanish like 3 times in a row. Somehow won. And now we're trying to gather up a decent crew and a stockpile of money so we can start making a decent pirate fleet. For now, we've been relying on basically dumb AI and just meleeing units with our 1 ship, or meleeing the flagship. How often are you going to misspell seaman? Well, yeah. That's part of the fun, right? So, all we really got out of that combat was, you know, a little bit of combat experience and a bunch of ships to sell. 30,000 gold. 20,000 gold. So 50,000, 70,000, 90,000, 110,000, 125,000. So, I'd say that was pretty successful for 60 gold in repairs. So we're actually not getting a ton of combat experience here. I mean, we've got a few. I think we started like level 8, 9, so 8 navigation, 9 combat. So it's going up, but I believe you need more, like either turns, any of your crew accounting. No, we haven't really focused on that. I should set someone up for accounting though. You're right. I should set up a whatever they're called, bookkeeper. Antoine Fitch. I think he was one of the ones that was halfway good at captaining a ship, so it was kind of nice to have him on that. But yeah, let's get these people assigned. I don't think the chief navigator does anything, so don't worry about that one. But at least if we want to buy and sell stuff, we've got the bookkeeper set up. That makes sense. Okay, I don't need to recruit crew, but I'm always looking for good mates. Always. Only a few tens of thousands of profit. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So, you know, our leveling up is going slowly. Loyal to piracy. But we're over 10,000 pirate fame. We actually get pirate fame way faster than, like, adventuring fame with the other characters, so that's pretty sweet. I wonder if killing pirates increases your friendship with people if you have, like, a letter of marque. That's probably something to do on the other combat unit, the other combat character's story. Anyway, we've got 230,000 gold, $250,000. Not bad. Gotta start planning to buy, like... What's the ultimate ship for a pirate? Ultimate combat vessel. Can you still go to King's and have them charge? I would expect, as long as you're not at, like, terrible negative opinion, you can probably still buy, I should have moved my... I could have saved 3,000 gold. We're going to do one more combat before we end the stream tonight. I'm sure you can still buy tax-free permits, yeah. But we won't have any ranks because we're not loyal to any country. So there's no, like, promotion quest, I don't think. Not for Catalina, anyway. So what have we got? Italian battle fleet. I'm trying not to declare war on Italy, but that would be a very, very... If we could win the fight, a very profitable capture. But we're trying to not get into combat with Italy. At least not for now. A Spanish merchant fleet, though, is perfect. That'll be our final capture for the night. So we want to get daytime. I like some kind of direction, kind of like this. Should be okay. Endgame content, level 32. Probably not a good idea to attack them, is what you're trying to say. one of the high level fleets. Stop your ship or we'll attack. Huh? It's like... Kiara is a pirate. You could try. I mean, we're not bad at combat. We're just not... We don't have a fleet, really. We just have the one ship, so... I think I'm gonna start speeding through some of this a little bit. Ah, I can't turn! I think it's better... Yeah, if he moves up, we're gonna lose him. Ah, let's just kill this guy while we're here. Get out of here, you punk. Alright, now his flagship might be trying to escape at this point, like I kind of figured, yeah. He might be able to get away. Really? Maybe. A couple of his ships escaped. That's too bad. We're missing out on all the loot now. Oh, well, maybe they didn't. I don't know. If we can win in one round, I bet you. But if we wait much longer, they'll probably flee. Hey, Head Spiner. It's gonna take 2 rounds. No! Enemy ship's escaping. All my loot is gone. And I can't even get to him. Ah, lame! Savage pirates, someday you'll taste the bitterness of my revenge. Well, that was very, very bad. I actually killed all the crew on one of his ships, but his flagship managed to escape. Well, the bad news for him is that it doesn't stun us or anything. We can just turn around and attack him again. So, let's try this again. His flagship is... Let's try to cut off his flagship as much as we can. Head on. Just crash right into him. Unfortunately, no duels. There we go. So he wasn't able to transfer crew around or recruit new crew. So a nice easy win. The other fleet wasn't Spanish though, right? It was something else. Maybe even pirates. No need to worry about non-Spanish. Alright, so we captured a bunch of ships. Excellent. Unfortunately, the ships themselves won't be worth very much, so... Hopefully, one of these ships has some sort of valuable good on it. Otherwise, you know... Italian battle fleet? Right, there you go. Thanks, Pixel. The Italian battle fleet doesn't care about me sinking a Spanish trade fleet, right? They don't matter. So, sugar. Sugar, sugar. It's worth a little bit, I'm sure. I kind of feel like once you're strong enough, just capturing large groups of battle fleets is probably more profitable than trying to get plunder, but, you know, it's fun. I don't care about the last little bit. Help! No one's gonna help you, buddy. Alright, first thing, we gotta reassign some crew, because we killed everybody, and, you know, we need to be able to sail to port. I wish this would happen automatically. This is definitely one of the more annoying aspects of the micromanagement game. So we're down to 6 speed. It seems like I don't think it remembers my reappointing of crew. Because some people are a lot better than others at sailing. And getting rid of your slowest captains does speed it up. That might have been why I didn't have Antoine on bookkeeping. Yeah, he's a decent captain. Man, these guys are pretty bad. I'll be much happier when I have a full fleet of captains that can get ships up to 10 speed. That will be nice. Anyway, that's fine for now. Let's go sell some ships. I mean, he's thinking about it. He's having a little break there. This guy that you were all scared of. Kiara Din. Everyone seems to think they're actually pirates. Another Spanish merchant fleet. Oh, if only. But it's actually pirates. There's a lot of pirates out here. Anyway, we're just gonna go dock on an island over here. There's actually... yeah, there's a port. There's lots of ports around here. Go get them. No, the most valuable part is their ships, and I don't... You can only have 10 ships in your fleet, so... Anthony, gotta level up. That's fine. Oh, it's allied with Spain. Dangerous. Be careful, it's a Spanish port. Now, I don't know... It's unfortunate when you're doing, when you're fighting merchants and you're getting their goods, you're not going to be able to sell the stuff for max price unless you kind of know random goods where to sell them. Sugar is this is probably a terrible price. The only good thing is we paid 0 for it, so it's still 20,000 profit, even if you could technically get double price somewhere else, basically. It's more important to get that sold so that I can get my ships straightened out, basically. In my opinion, like. And probably fairly soon, I won't bother capturing small ships. Like, some of these ships are just too small. They're not going to be worth very much money. So let's see what they're worth, and then we'll kind of get a gauge for whether they're worth holding on to or not, kind of thing. So this guy, 14 grand, no problem. This guy, these were like Carracks, 14k is fine. Carracks, so capturing Carracks, good deal, right? This is a small one, I forget what it was. Like a pinnace, or it's not as small as a pinnace, but it's definitely smaller than a Carrack. You know, 5,000 gold, is that worth capturing and doing all the crew micromanagement? I don't know. And 19,000 for that one. Might have been the flagship or something. Good deal. Alright, so with that, I think that's all I'm going to do for the moment. We're probably pretty close to a combat level up. We've got, you know, once our combat gets closer to level 20 or so, I'll feel a little bit safer traveling around, just doing random battles. Maybe not having such a huge crew, because, you know, I believe the way the math works is it's your combat level and some degree of your fighting level, the courage, the fist, that affect your crew losses and kills. And then your swordsmanship will be your duels. So if we can get a few more combat levels up, if we get our sword up to 100, our combat level a bit higher, once I get some swords and armors, like some halfway decent A or B rank, A or star rank weapons and armor, then I'll feel a little bit happier about trying duels. But duels are scary. Probably it's probably worth it compared to trading. I don't know. Is there a cool formula to calculate fighting? There probably is. I guess piracy is very risk-reward compared to trading. Trading, once you have a good route down, is way more profitable. You'll make millions. You're never going to scale this up very far with pirating. But, it's kind of got some good burst. But if we don't find any fleets to attack, then you just sail around eating food, wasting money on that, basically. Whereas trade, you can pretty much always be on your way to a profit, basically. Would it be a good idea to get the Cartographer Guild? Probably, if you want. You need enough money and skills to learn the Cartographer skill, which I think it's probably 80 or 90 learning, like the knowledge skill that's 65. So we probably can't learn the Cartographer skill yet. Where do you find old YouTube streams? I will put these in video format on YouTube eventually. I just have to process them and upload them, set that all out. So you need more knowledge to learn cartography, for instance. 75. Wiggum got it just as I got into the Cartographer Guild. There is somewhere we can learn the navigation skill, I think. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to ever learn the bottom two skills, accounting and negotiation. But I think there's somewhere that teaches navigation for all it probably doesn't make too much difference. And cartography, if we care. You just dock your battleship at one of the ports. Oh, this is hidden by YouTube for some reason. Yeah, at this point, I mean, it's going to take a while before I feel like building a trade ship as well. Well, to be fair, playing as Catalina, I don't really want to do the trade game at all. So probably all we'll do is, once we've got a decent sized fleet, if I want to go exploring or traveling to Japan, we'll just fire most of the crew, change the ships to be storage based so we can hold enough food to get to Japan, for instance. And then when we want to fight again, we'll just we'll just change it back to large crew. But yeah, we'll probably be done it before too long anyway. If we stick to the story and just focus on fighting and, you know, I need to get strong enough to win some duels if I remember correctly, but it shouldn't be too hard. Was there an item shop here? No. Alright, well, let's call that an episode. So future tubers, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed and have a great day. We've begun our adventures as Catalina, and honestly, it's a pretty good start. One thing I would like to do for her, before we finish her story, I want to recruit most of the NPC pirates. So we're gonna try to find. We're gonna have to travel to, like, you know, the New World and stuff to get some pirates. But I want to get kind of a fleet of pirates because that's cool, and then we can kill off a lot of our Spanish or Portuguese or Turkish first mates or mates that we don't want anymore. We recruited a couple Dutch guys that I want to get rid of. But that's going to take some work to get across the ocean. And yeah, focus on combat, do some good pirating. We're not really going to be exploring the world or doing a lot of villages or anything. We're just sinking ships and getting good at combat, building a nice strong fleet. I'm not sure what the best ship will be for her, but these galleasses are pretty great. And I'll have a look at if I want to build better ships for her at some point, so we'll figure it out. Anyway, future tubers, see you next time.